Hey YouTube, Jethro here. So here we got a little update on the fall garden. We have got a couple decent frosts. As you see, the lettuce, it made it through it just fine. Carrots, they will make it through it. It's about time to start raking up some of these beautiful leaves that are fixing to fall. And I'll just pile them over the top of the carrots. They'll keep on growing. I'll come out and brush snow or whatever off of them. Dig up what I need throughout the winter. Feed the tops if anything's left to the animals. Got me a few green onions down here. I think that is butter crunch lettuce. This is a black seed Simpson. Of course, I ate all the Brussels sprouts I possibly could, and I still got some left to put up. Had a heck of a deal on them. Beets. I'll jump over there. Garlic. Garlic's coming up all through here. Looks like my elephant garlic's coming up just fine. This is radishes, or not radishes, turnips in between. And the reason, all that over there, that's my early turnips. I picked a lot of them, had a lot of greens, had a lot of big ones. This one right in front of them, not near as tall, that's my second planting turnips. Now, when I done that, I'd cleaned up most of the garden already. So I come through and I just broadcast seed all over the place to where I'm not planning on doing my first planting of the spring. The beets, I didn't plant these too long ago. And camera zoom out. There we go. Not bad. About half the size of my palm. And I'll be picking those here in a couple days and going ahead and pickle on them for a second round. Radishes. I've done some icicle radishes this year. Man, when I first tried them, they was hotter than all get out. I went ahead and just let them grow. I was going to till them in. So I come out here the other day and I thought, well, what the heck? I plucked one of these boogers up. Nice big icicles, and they turned out to be just as sweet as could be, even though the tops have all went out to flower. They're still good. So, yoo-hoo. Do have a little bit of the spinach volunteered up that didn't come up early on. That's a little patch of spinach there. What else we got? That's another red tip something spinach. I can't hardly see in the light. Right there. And then I got another batch of it that grew just outside the garden, which is ready to pick. So we'll probably have some fried fish, wilted spinach, and hush puppies tonight. And anyway, just a little look at the garden. I got all the bean fields tilled up around me, or tilled up. They got them all cut. Spread turkey litter, so it smells beautiful everywhere around here. But it won't be long. They drilled some wheat. It's going to be coming up, and you'll see anywhere from 5 to 25 deer out there of an evening messing around, and they come all the way up to the back pasture back here, and they go over behind my house over to my pond. So anyway, just a little bit of hoorah. I did plant fruit trees this summer. That was an apple. It's not going to make it. The leaves are still hanging on to it and they're dead, and I've been told that's a good sign of it's dead. That apple tree, it got something in it and kind of ate the bark off around it, and it's dead. That apple tree, it died. The peach trees, they done just great. I had 2 cherries that died, and I had a plum tree, if I can hold steady enough. It's got the purple tag on it down there. See, it's got a little bit of foliage left on it. I thought it was going to die at one time, then we got that cool snap and a little bit of moisture. It come right back out of it. So anyhow, just a little garden yahoo. And notice one little area in the garden right here that I did not plant, and the reason being is I'll fixing to till it up again, and I'll till it anytime I see anything start to turn green in there. I'll till it, and I think that's going to be the first place I plant next year, and that's going to be my early beets, potatoes, and a lot of stuff like that. It seems like it gets sunlight before the rest of the garden, so I'm going to start off over there, and I'm going to rotate my tomatoes over to this side. I just got a whole bunch of different plants for next year if I get the time this winter. And if a frog had wings, he wouldn't bump his butt when he hopped. But I do want to make 4 or 5 raised beds and kind of position them around the garden area, and just do some different stuff in there. I'd like to start my strawberry bed in it. I'd like to start my asparagus. I can eat asparagus raw, cooked, it doesn't matter. I'm a nut when it comes to it, so we're going to try to do that. And anyhow, It's a little garden update. Jethro out.